I'm sure you've already seen a million videos exposing Iman Gadzhi and how he makes millions of dollars. But what you don't know is all the people behind the scenes that are helping him. I mean, if he's making that much money with courses and coaching, don't you think that the people behind the scenes are also taking home a pretty big check? I mean, think about it. Even though he's the face of the brand, there are tons of people behind the scenes. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal how one part of Iman Gadzhi's team is taking home a piece of the pie while still remaining anonymous. Okay, so let's start by explaining Iman's program, Educate. So he just released this in super dramatic passion, did a whole YouTube series on it. I'm sure that you probably got the notifications for it. And I'm not going to lie, it was super cool. So Educate is his new program that's targeted at pretty much anybody between the ages of 18 to 24 that wants to learn how to make money online. So if you didn't know already, Iman used to have an agency, which he actually shut down to teach people how he grew his agency to 100K a month. So he teaches the different ways to do this inside of his new program, Educate, whether it's with copywriting, sales, SMMA, etc. So when you click on the website link, there's a whole list of features indicating what you get when you purchase this program. The community, the course, the one-on-one support, group coaching calls, all of that. It pretty much looks like any other sales page that you'll find online. So when you get to the bottom of the page, there's actually two options. You can either put in your information to save your spot or purchase the program for $14.97. Then there's another option that says free strategy call, which means you're going to be talking to somebody on Iman's team to learn exactly about what's included in his program. So you're probably wondering, why would anybody waste their time and speak with somebody on Iman's team when you can literally just add the product to cart and buy it? Since he's selling to a less sophisticated audience, $1,500 is a big purchase for some of those people. It's probably the most they would ever consider spending on a program. So this is why Iman added the book a call option, because he knows that he will be able to sell to people who are on the fence that way. So these calls are framed as free discovery calls, but really it's where the sale is happening. So the person who is considering buying his program is going to hop on a call with a representative from Iman's team, and that representative is basically going to answer any questions that the person has and eventually try and sell it to them. So since Iman's program is pretty broad and can pretty much help anybody that's looking to make money online, this free discovery call isn't really to see if the program and if the person looking to buy it are a good fit. It's more to see if we can help the prospect, the person who's trying to buy, overcome their limiting belief. Think of it like therapy. Most people view sales as this thing where you are pressuring or convincing somebody to buy, but that's not the case. It's actually the opposite, and most of Iman's closers or sales representatives are definitely soft-spoken and empathetic. Let's go over what the sales call process really looks like. So first, the closer or the sales representative is really going to ask the person that's looking to buy a few questions, get an idea of who they are, what are they looking for, all of that. Based on how the conversation goes, the person looking to buy is either going to be labeled as a good fit for the program or a bad fit. If the person goes through with buying the program, then the closer gets paid. So the closer makes a commission based on how much the product costs. Most closers make around 10%. So if Iman's program is $1,500 and the closer sold it to somebody, he would make $150. Sure, $150 might not seem like a lot of money to you, but if you're making $150 off a 20 to 30 minute phone call, that is really, really good. So now that you understand how money is made from these calls, let me answer the question that you guys are definitely thinking of right now. How much do closers typically make? Well, we just talked about how they make 10% per sale, but how much are they making every month or yearly? After being in the remote closing space for over a year, I've realized that most people bring anywhere from $8,000 to $30,000 home every single month, which is genuinely insane. Obviously, $8,000 and $30,000, they are very different from each other, but it really depends on how good are you? How many calls are you taking? What offer are you on? I'm willing to bet that Iman's sales reps are definitely bringing home 5 figures a month because of how established his brand is. As a closer, you're definitely going to have an easier time with each sale if you're working for somebody with a highly reputable brand. If you're somebody with high expectations and you don't think that $10,000 a month is a lot, then think about this. You are not starting your own business. You don't have to do any marketing. You have no team to control. And honestly, from what I've seen, most sales reps don't even have a college degree or any formal education. Closing is a job where you're selected based on your effectiveness and paid based on your performance. The crazy part about sales is that there are tons of different offers out there, just like Iman's, that are actively looking for sales reps all the time. And most of these other people are selling products that are even more expensive, ranging anywhere from $3,000 up to $100,000, which obviously means that you are going to be paid significantly more for each sale. I'm not going to go too much into detail about how you can find these other people because I already have another video on that, but let's continue. But long story short, you do not have to be on Iman's team to make this kind of money as a salesperson. You just have to find a good offer. Everyone thinks that you have to be an Iman equivalent to make that kind of money online, but you can honestly do pretty well for yourself just being one of those people behind the curtains. I hope you guys found this video enlightening. Maybe you're curious about remote closing after this video and you want to be somebody that's taking home those commission checks every month, so I recommend definitely watching any of my other videos about remote closing, appointment setting, and outreach. I'll be posting a lot more content soon, so make sure to subscribe so you can continue watching these videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.